Welcome to the XR Garage, one of the innovation spaces here at the University of Miami. My name is Max Cacchione. I'm Director of Innovation in the IT department. And here we have the Innovate team. The Innovate team is an enabler of innovation here at the university. And what we have been focusing on recently are augmented reality applications developed on the Magic Leap platform, thanks to the collaboration we have with this fantastic startup company that's located very close to us. We have students who, paired with professional programmers, program applications in the areas of health, teaching, and research. So we are a software development team. We're based on Agile and Scrum methodology. Faculty comes to us. They ask us for help, how to develop their ideas, and we help them scope the project, develop storyboards, program, and make their innovative ideas a reality. Today I'm going to talk to you about two things. Number one, a methodology that we use, and number two, a program that we have put in place that has been quite successful with the students. I'm going to start with the program. The program is called the Apprenticeship. The Apprenticeship is an opportunity for the students to join our team, get onboarded, get involved, learn about the particular programming platforms that we use, the tools, meet the team, interact with the others, and kind of, get in the game before they're assigned a project. The Apprenticeship is about a period from 3 to 6 weeks, depending on the person and depending on the projects that are available.
Hi everyone, my name is Alan Gorky. I'm the Chief Academic Technology Officer for the University of Miami. And one of the things I do is work with faculty on using technology for various teaching and learning purposes. So whenever you have to see that intersection of pedagogy and teaching and learning, that's kind of my area. One of the things I wanted to talk about today was the structure of this program, kind of why we structure it this way with student workers, primarily as the developers. One of the reasons was this Magic Leap partnership came to us in the middle of a budget cycle. So like many of you, we're not automatically given a lot more money whenever we have a project like this come along. So we had to find a way to quickly start developing Magic Leap applications with little funding. So student employees give us that option. Certainly we needed somebody to lead the program, and so we hired a full-time person to do that. But the actual development work is done primarily by students.
I'm really glad to be part of the XR Garage because every day we're innovating and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with mixed reality and other innovative technologies. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else this space can put out next. And I'm really grateful for the University of Miami for funding and supporting us every day.
Now, the second thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Agile methodology. So Agile is a way to manage software development, very popular out there. And we have kind of embraced that within the team. Agile is great, especially, and we didn't know that, but especially in this era of COVID, where everyone works remotely, the methodology sort of espouses the context beautifully. Why? Because Agile is a way for students to express leadership. They basically are in charge of leading themselves. In a classroom setting, they're used to receiving information and absorbing it. In an Agile setting, they set their own goals for the day, and then as a team, we organize these goals for the next 3 weeks during the sprint planning session. What's great about the apprenticeship is that it's a period that the student can use to shadow other students who have been with the team for a while. And one-on-one, They can learn about, specific programming environments, the code that they use, how to manage their workday, etc. So by sort of matching students with other students who have been there before and have had the experience for a while, the team naturally trains itself. And it's sort of a virtuous cycle that perpetrates itself as we add more and more members and integrate them into the team.
The apprenticeship program went well. I joined last summer as a remote apprentice. I was streamlined into the team and was able to interact with other team members during daily scrums, and I started a tutorial projects in Unity and began to learn more about the Magic Leap in Unity and learn more about the Agile methodology.
Another nice component of this is that it lets us be flexible with the level of work that we have throughout the year. So we started off with a few project ideas, and then as the fall semester went on, we had a provost call for proposals, and that resulted in about 10 more projects that we were working on. If you had to do that with full-time staff, you'd be constantly hiring positions and then pulling them back and then laying people off, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But by hiring student workers, we can be more flexible and kind of meet the demands as they change over time. Another thing I'll say about student employees is that I started my career as a student employee working for Penn State. I worked in a computer lab, I taught people how to use software, I taught workshops, and that turned out to be a really valuable step in my career. It made me what I am today in a lot of ways. So I think we're giving a lot of valuable skills to students. We're giving them something meaningful to work on. They're working with faculty, they're learning new models, new ways of doing things that are done in the field of computer science, software development, etc.
The work that the students do support innovation at the university. The projects that they work in affect all the schools at UM. Most notably, the UHealth campus and UHealth School of Medicine. So we work in conjunction with neurosurgeons, doctors in the prostate cancer department, to develop applications in augmented reality that allow patient and doctor to look for cancer and then share models between each other in a peri-op setting. These applications are extremely beneficial for both research and the patient themselves. So it's great as a student to come here, and your first year at the University of Miami, you're already involved in something that's groundbreaking and can change the world. Another very, very crucial project that we are working on is a project involving the visualization of CAT scans and MRI patient files in a 3D setting. So this project allows any doctor, whether he's a technologist or she's not, to visualize 3D models in a headset. The whole user journey starts on a web page. So the doctor is able to upload these files on a website and visualize them instantly using a PIN number on a headset, and share those and annotate those along with a patient. So what the students did is they took their expertise for that specific project and developed another one for the university at large called Universal Loader. Universal Loader is a web page, again, that allows any teacher who could be an art history teacher, literature teacher, economics teacher, to load their model on a web page and then visualize it instantly on the 3D headset and share it with the class. So in this context that we're experiencing with COVID, you can imagine this is extremely beneficial in the sense that you're able to share a model with people that are, could be across the world. Last week we had a demonstration between Miami and Paris, and the student and teacher were able to see the same model and move it in real time and have the same experience, even if they were miles apart. So this new technology allowing to share the information remotely in a simultaneous manner is great for presentations, for teaching purposes, and also for research.
I met the UMIT Innovative team at a critical point when I was exploring mixed reality content for one of my classes, and I didn't know anyone that could develop content. We started the work in the summer, and by the beginning of the fall, we had the first prototype for Vectors in Space, which I was able to deliver to my class for the first time. Thanks to that first experience, I was able to figure out what was the best way to integrate this type of technology into my courses. And so we now are continuing the development of Vectors in Space, which is also the first project being used for a hemispheric collaboration with a university in Mexico. And also we received a provost grant to develop another module for the same class. I have to say the innovative team is attentive and supportive. We have regular meetings, and the best part is that we always learn something from each other.
Other projects that we work in involve the College of Engineering. Now, as you can imagine, the College of Engineering is full of applications for involving augmented reality. One of these projects involves a course in statics and another one in vector forces. So students, when they start their career in statics, have to take the vectors courses. And the problem is that when they start that first topic, it's extremely confusing when the board goes from 2D to 3D. So what we did is, with the guidance of a professor here at the College of Engineering, we developed an application that allows students to model and experiment vectors in a 3D environment. They can do operations with vectors, add them, subtract them, dot product them, etc. So it's an application that helps tremendously during this crucial 2 to 3 week setting at the beginning of a statics career. One of the really big initiatives here at the University of Miami is a partnership with AT&T for the installation of 5G. As you know, 5G is a technology that's growing at a tremendous pace. And here at UM, we already have antennas providing that signal for the students and faculty to consume and enjoy. This technology was first installed here in the XR Garage, the home of the UMIT Innovate team. And what we did is paired the 5G connection with an edge-based server so that we can enjoy the benefits of the extreme bandwidth offered by 5G, along with the extremely low latency offered by trips back and forth to the edge-based server. So this is Magic Leap 1. This is one of the augmented reality headsets that the XR Garage student programmer team uses to program the applications to assist the professors in their research. The reason why we're using this headset primarily is that the university has a collaboration agreement with this startup, Magic Leap, and therefore we have hardware support and we collaborate research-wise with this startup that happens to be in the area, and that is a groundbreaking startup in the augmented reality space.
I am helping lead a project for a AR AI cancer prostate project where we will integrate cancer model views within the Magic Leap headset.
So the magic of this process isn't Magic Leap. Magic Leap is just one partnership, one application that, or one device that we decided to develop for. But really what we're talking about can be done for many other types of student development work, where they're creating mobile phone apps or augmented reality, virtual reality, games for gamification. They could be creating services for other students, micro-purchasing type things. It really doesn't matter too much. But the key components are, one is hiring a full-time lead, like we hired Max to kind of lead this whole project, somebody who knows software development, but his primary skills are in project management and in the Agile framework. So Max is a Scrum Master, and that's the framework that we're using for the students. The second part is actually that framework. So by having the Agile framework, it adds structure to the program. And one thing I like about Agile in particular is that it's micro incremental changes over time, where students are presenting what they've done, which holds them accountable, but they're also asking for help from other students. They're able to teach each other. They're able to say what they've accomplished and what they want to work on next. So it really keeps them focused and on task with those daily deadlines.
I think the Agile methodology used by the Innovate team is really effective because it can outline project goals incredibly clearly and help everyone create a schedule and stick to it so that there's steady progress being made on everyone's projects. The times that I've used it in the past, it's been very effective, especially in an environment where people are constantly working on new types of technology. And because that's what the Innovate team does, it works on new technology that hasn't been worked a lot with in the past. I think that agile development is an extremely effective tool to creating projects.
As part of the apprenticeship program, our students follow a specific tutorial training software that makes them well-versed on the Unity platform. Now, the reason why we use Unity is that it's compatible with multiple headsets. In other words, it's headset agnostic. So we can program a program in C# using Unity, and we can push that to a Magic Leap headset, Microsoft HoloLens, or whatever the next thing is. That allows the students to program applications that are versatile and that will be able to morph as the platform evolves.
I've been a part of the apprenticeship program with the Innovate team for a couple of weeks now, and my experience has been great so far. Even though I don't work on any particular project yet, I still learn a lot from other members of the team during the daily scrums that we have. I think it's really cool that everyone shares their progress and asks for the input of others. It promotes collaboration, but also it gives the project more perspective, and I think it's really helpful. And this way we also stay on the same page about other projects and sort of don't concentrate on our own development and progress, but sort of contribute to the overall development of the team. Also find it helpful that apprentices have to complete the Unity tutorial as sort of the first step. I think it helps to get started and learn more about the new software and sort of transition smoothly into a new environment. I'm very excited about working the Innovate team, and I'm looking forward to this year.
So one of the things I'll say about this program is that it's been so successful and the students have been so enthusiastic about the outcomes that we do an annual internal IT awards ceremony, and the Magic Leap XR Garage team was selected for Team of the Year. Largely this is because of the rapid development. They were quickly able to produce quite a lot. The faculty have liked working with students in a new way that isn't faculty member and student anymore. It's more like co-developer. And the team has just worked really well together, produced so much, and adopted the Agile framework, which again replicates a lot of the principles that we try to do in the larger organization. Values like teamwork, collaboration, creativity, and even diversity, working with diverse audiences, and certainly our student employees are very diverse.
I encourage you to reach out to us if your students or your professors or your staff is interested about this program. You can visit our website. The web address is innovate.it.miami.edu. Over there you'll find project examples, contact information, and valuable resources to get a program like that started. Thank you.